Should human rights be a factor in Canada's trade and foreign aid decisions?
I believe that it is important for Canada to take that into consideration, because if we're not taking that into consideration, we're not taking into consideration the humanity of the world and respecting what everyone's basic needs are.
Yes, human rights should be a factor, and they should be a factor in trade and foreign relations with countries such as Saudi Arabia. And could I specifically mention the sale of armored vehicles to the Saudis in the wake of recent learnings about that government? Yes, they should be a factor.
Yeah, in certain circumstances, yeah. But, it's pretty tricky, though, sometimes with whatever countries you're dealing with. It maybe like a dictatorship that doesn't really want to listen. And
absolutely, they should. Why? Because human rights are very important, and we cannot be seen as putting money over people. And that's why we cannot be seen to be similar to the United States or other countries. Canada is different, where we're in a country where we're more inclusive, and you can tell by my accent, obviously. And it's important to make a stand in the world.
Definitely, yes. Human rights is top priority.
Well, it is a top priority, but it's a hard call to implement somebody else's plans or whatever. But it's better to lead by example.
Right, and we shouldn't be rewarding other countries for doing horrible violations against human rights in their own country. You know, our country shouldn't reward them with trade deals or whatever. There should be some consequences as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, of course. I would say, of course, human rights. We maybe have the impression sometimes the economics and finance and driving the world, maybe respecting some people would be good enough as well, and taking into consideration that we are pretty lucky to be here at some point. I mean, I always feel very lucky to be here in Canada, to have opportunity, to have a safe life, and it's not like this all over the world. Who is responsible? I mean, I don't want to give names on it, but maybe, yes, helping people, supporting people, not only for charity, but because we have a responsibility around the world, because, I mean, I would say the way our people are living right now is maybe the result of some countries' action by the past. So yeah, I would say human rights should be at the first place, before we act.